Hello everyone, welcome to Teach5. In this video, let's discuss what is IELTS listening strategy is. So a part of listening strategy, the first thing that we'll be discussing is what mistakes we commit while listening. So there are a list of mistakes we will be discussing in this video. The first and foremost is, the first one is the spelling mistakes. So when you make a spelling mistake, your answer is wrong in IELTS listening test. See that you don't make spellings. Let's discuss what are the spelling mistakes we do make while listening. The first one is single and double consonants. So in this, the spelling mistakes are common when single or double consonants occur nearby in a word. So what does it mean? The consonant, double consonants means having the same word like TT, SS, PP and DD. So a single consonant is followed by a double consonant. The first one is across. So ACROSS. So what the students do is they miss out one S knowingly or carelessly. So when we make mistakes knowingly or carelessly, we lose our marks. So across means it should be double consonant, that is SS. The next one is process. Process, harasses, disappoint, recommend, tomorrow, professor, unnecessary. And the other one is a double consonant is followed by a single consonant. It's like saying like parallel, so we may miss out one L. Apart, we may miss out one P. Exaggerate, occasion, occur. Some common words with two pairs of consonants. Two pairs of consonant means in one word, you may have DD and SS, PP and then EE. That is what the two pairs of consonants. Success, possess, access, address, accommodation, embarrasses and million. So see that we don't make the spelling mistakes. And the next one is there are pairs of frequently confused spellings in IELTS. Till and until. It's not until. It's not double consonant. Lose or lose. One is a verb and the other is an adjective. And the very common mistakes that everybody make is affect and effect. One is of a common verb and the other it's noun form. Fourth and fourth. One means forward, the other means number 4. Fourth but 40, not 40. Right? So there are various other mistakes we do make, and the next one is proceed and proceed. This is one of the major mistakes we do make. One is of go before and the other one is of go ahead. Principle and then principle. One means truth and the other means mean. Sight or sight. One is a place and the other is something to see, as in sightening, not sightening. Copyright and copywriter and then copyright. One writes advertising and the other means intellectual property. So these are the various common mistakes we do while writing the spellings. And the next one is singular and plural. What does it mean, singular and then plural? Singular means one and plural means more than one. So we do make mistakes in this. The first thing, when you listen to the audio may be in a plural form and we write a singular answer. Now for example, if the audio says bottles, we write bottle. When the audio says cups, we write cup. When the audio says pencils, we write pencil. And when the audio says pencil, and we write pencils. And the desk and desks. When the audio says sticker, we write stickers. When the audio says window, we write windows. So when the audio says box, we write boxes. When the audio says boxes, we write box. The other way around. So you should be very careful when you're writing singular and then plural, because we lose marks in this particular area as well. So IELTS is an international English language testing system. So IELTS is very particular in the minute mistakes we do. And Teach5 is one of the institute where it makes an awareness of a good scorer. Right? So when you practice IELTS listening at home, you get 8.5 or 9 bands. Right? So when you write the exam, you get 5.5. It's just because you're not aware of the mistakes we do. We write all the answers correct, but are we writing the exact answer according to the instructions and according to the rules and the norms of an IELTS examination. Okay, let's proceed with the next mistake. The next mistake is repeating the same word next to the following word in the form of synonyms. What does it mean? You may have a sentence with the same word, and you may repeat the same word from the sentence in the blank, is what this mistake is. So for example, if you see, the water leaves dash, and you write the answer as discharge to. Instruction is saying two words, and you are happy that you have written according to the instruction, but when you look into your exam paper, the answer is wrong. So we break our heads and see why my answer is wrong. So now one thing, the rule here is, should not repeat the same word from the question in the blank having the same meaning, is what this instruction means. Leaves and discharge, both are the same meanings. So you should remove discharge and write only the answer tube. Okay, the next example, type of vehicle, and you write the answer as four-door car, and you are happy that the instruction is saying three words, and your answer is still wrong, and you're breaking your heads why your answer is wrong. The answer is wrong here is, in the question you have the word vehicle, and in the blank you have written the word car. Both the words seems to be the same meaning. That's the reason why the evaluator puts your answer wrong. And the next one is next to, beside the shop, because already the word next to is there in the question, so you should not write the same word with the same meaning in the blank. Beside has to be removed, and the answer the shop has to be written. Okay, so you have to be very careful in this mistakes, because IELTS confuses with this sort of a sentences to get the less score. Almost 12 to 15 questions are coming from this sort of a confusions. So if you can be aware of this sort of a confusions, then your answers will be correct. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one is the capital letters. So what does it mean? The capital letters, now for example, so when you're writing the names, places, day, month, and address, some students write the answer R-A-J. R is small letter, and the evaluator puts your answer wrong R. And the places like Hyderabad, so you write the H a small letter, and the answer is wrong. So capital letters means the starting letters of this sort of a things like names, place, day, month, and address. The starting letters of each of these has to be written in a capital letter. Raj means R capital, Hyderabad H capital, India I capital, day, Monday M capital, and the rest, all the other words should be written in the small letter. April A capital, address, it's a black street, D should be capital and S should be capital. And if you've written B small and the S small, your answer is wrong. So be careful. And there is one more option for you here is, you can write all the answers in the capital letter, right? You can write all the answers in the capital letter so that you don't make this sort of a mistakes. And I would recommend write all the answers in the capital letter so that you don't give a space for the examiner to cut this code just because of this silly mistakes. And the last one that we would be always making a mistake in our IELTS examination of listening is violation of instructions. What does that mean? So the first one is when the instruction is saying write no more than 2 words. And if a student is writing 3 words, your answer is wrong. You can write 1 or 2, but not 3. And the next instruction is write A to F next to 1 to 6. And in the answer sheet, you have the questions like 1, 2, 3, 4. And the student writes small letters in your answer sheet. And the evaluator puts your answers wrong. And this is just because the instruction is saying capital and you have written small, and all the answers go wrong. And the last one is the instruction is saying write 1 to 6 next to A to F. And the students don't write the Roman letters in the answer sheet. That's the reason the answers are wrong. So follow exactly what the instructions are saying. Okay, so now in IELTS listening, there are 4 sections. Each section has got 10 questions. Altogether 40 questions. And the time limit here is 30 plus 10 minutes equal to 60 minutes. And the score is of 0 to 9 bands. Okay, so in the 10 minutes, we are transferring the answers to the answer sheet. Should keep our checklist ready. So what is our checklist? The first thing is, did I make any spelling mistakes? That is what your first checklist. And the second checklist is your singular and then plural, right? The audio said books and you've written book. So check that. And the next one is repeating the same word next to the following word with the same synonym. That is another check. We need to see, did I repeat any word from the question in the blank as a synonym or with the same word written in the blank? And the last one, the fourth one is capital letters. So that is another checklist that you need to keep in mind. And the last one is a violation of instructions. Write your answers according to the given instructions. So if you violate the instructions, your answers go wrong. Okay, so now we have all seen why our answers go wrong. So when I'm practicing, I'm getting 8.5. When I go to the exam, I'm getting 5.5 because I don't have the checklist to check in which other cases my answers go wrong. So I hope you have understood what are the 5 instructions to be followed when you transfer the answers to the answer sheet and see that you get a good score. Okay, so now don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Let us know what would you like us to post in the next video. View our upcoming batches at www.teach5.com or write to us at info@teach5.com. And thank you.